Well, hello, Virgo, and welcome to your July 2022 reading. Spirit, let's see. Ooh, what's happening for ya? Virgo, what's happening for you this month? Oh dear. No, I'm not taking a big giant pile of cards. Ooh, I like that one. Looking good so far. Ooh, nice. I like it. All right, let's take a look at these cards. So the first one up we have Knight of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Swords. Sorry, Ace of Wands. And then we have the Magician. So this is really cool. Okay, here's the energy I got. Coming into the month, you have this very forward-moving knight energy. So you're all ready to do something. You've made your plans. You're ready to go into battle. And you're like, your energy is more logical, practical. Like, okay, this is what I want. This is what I'm going after, and I'm going to get it. Okay. Because you've made the plans, you've strategized, you've looked at everything from all different angles or whatever, and you're ready to go. Okay. That's you coming into the month. Fantastic energy. What happens as you go through July is that you find it's not just about that you want this and that you've made the plans and you're taking action. It ends up like really igniting a fire, like fire in the belly, rekindle something, really fans a flame, right? Where it's not just that this is something you feel the need to do or you really want to do, but there's like this burning desire kind of thing. And I might be dramatizing a little bit, but it becomes more of a, yeah, this is awesome. I'm ready to go to, oh, I really want this. Whatever this is that you're working towards, working on, pursuing, whatever's coming towards you, this is something that you end up getting really stoked about. And when you're coming out of July, at the end of the month, we have the Magician, right? And the Magician, this is alchemy. This is magic. This is being able to do whatever it is. You can manifest whatever you want. You can make something out of nothing, right? You can be MacGyver. This is my MacGyver card, right? You can be MacGyver and you can take a string and a gum wrapper and make a bomb out of it, right? So you have all the tools that you need to make things happen. It feels like the flow of this month is going to be, I have this thing or idea or person I'm pursuing, could be anything, and I'm going for it. And then as you start getting into it, it's like, man, I'm really into this. And what you find if you play your cards right is that it goes really well. You can, okay, I'm going to use this word and it's going to sound really bad, but don't take it the way I'm saying it. Okay, you can manipulate the situation to make it whatever you want it to be. When I say manipulate, that means like this, upright, not like this, right? Power's for good, not for evil. Okay, is what I'm saying. So from a positive perspective, positively aspected energy, I think there's so much potential for you to do whatever the fuck you want this month. So who doesn't like that? Reading over. No, it's not. You know it's not. You know I'm getting more cards if you've been with me any length of time. And if you're new, hey, welcome. Glad to have you. Spirit. Yeah, I think, okay, I've said this for most of the signs, in that the month of, like the whole summer, especially the months of July and August, when I did the year ahead readings, the year ahead forecast for 2022, most of the signs had a lot of really good positive shit happening in the summer. So it'd be interesting for you to compare what I'm pulling out here in the July reading compared to the July year ahead. Oh, I'm not taking all those. Okay, I'll take the first one. The year ahead. So you know what? I'm going to link the year ahead video up there so you can have a peeky poo if you want to, because you might pull some more good and valuable information from that to help you through the month as well. Oh, I love this. Oh my God. I can't wait to show you this card. Holy shit. Hang on. Let me get my act together. Okay. Well, cards. That's interesting. Oh. Oh, I'm feeling romance in the air, everybody. So, oh, Mr. Knight of Wands turning into the Ace of Wands. Who is it you're interested in? And don't get hung up on gender. It could be a female chasing a male, female, male. We don't care. We don't give a shit here, right? It's when I talk about male and female or he, she, him, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's the traits of the divine masculine and divine feminine that a person embodies is what I'm talking about. Okay, so, oh, you know what I'm going to do? Because I forgot my glasses because I know I'm going to need them. All right, let's take a look at your first card. We're going to look at the Knight of Swords. So the two cards that came out for the Knight of Swords card. First one is Black Bear, and it is Guardian. Mama Bear. Okay, it says, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Okay, so I got two things here. What I'm pulling out of this card is, okay, the first thing, because this is clearly a romance reading. Wait till you see the rest of the cards. It's definitely a romance reading. If it doesn't fit your situation, it could be a relationship you have with a friend or your sister or your mom or your cousin or whatever. It doesn't matter, okay? But I'm going to speak from a romantic perspective. So our little black bear here, Mama Bear, this energy that you're coming into the month with, when you're thinking about this other person, it's very protective, okay? So you're like, you are looking at them like someone, okay, this came to me. So sometimes these weird things come up and I have to say them. Like it's someone you want to save. You want to be their protector. You want to be the knight in shining armor, okay? That's how you feel about them. You really care about their well-being, their safety, their wellness, everything. It's really important to you, which is a really Libra quality anyway. You are very much Mama Bears and Papa Bears. So having said that, the other thing that stood out to me is awaken my intuition and guide me. What this card specifically is telling me in this situation is that, remember how I said with that Knight of Swords energy as you're coming into the month of July, it's very, very much where you've made your plans, you know what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. At the same, which is great, but at the same time, you need to tap into your intuition because you want to make sure that the plans that you're laid to pursue the relationship or the person you want to make sure that it's going to work. And you know, Libra, you're smart enough to know and intuitive enough to know that you can't just go by on what your brain is telling you alone, right? You know that you have to be intuitively guided as well. So this is just a little extra message to say you make sure you listen to your gut. So if those plans you laid aren't exactly working out, do not be afraid to change them, right? Go ahead and change course, switch things up. It doesn't matter. The next card that came out for the Knight of Swords energy is Light Codes. Travel awaits you. This guy's a knight. He's on a horse. He's going out on an adventure. That's what the travel is. This is also telling me that I think what you're going to need to do, and listen to your gut when I say this, you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. That's the travel part. So let's say when you want to date someone or you're actively pursuing or whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. When your mind frame and your headset, right? That's our Knight of Swords. When you think about whatever it is you're doing, whether you're thinking with your head or your heart or both, what's your norm? What's your go-to? I think you're going to have to color outside the lines here, kids. I think you're going to have to do something different. That is why you got this card about travel coupled up with your intuition. You need to listen to your intuition when you're getting this little voice saying, no, I know you want to do that. Go over here, right? I think this is going to be really important for you this month. So awesome cards right out the gate. I am loving this energy. Even better as the month goes along and you're chasing this person and it's lighting the fire, baby. Here we go. First card that comes under the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, by the way, this is my chicken kind of card. Like you're right into this person. I'm talking physically, right? The first card that came up is Chalice, fulfillment. Everything about this person, Like, you're like, this person is the bomb. I'm right into this person. And let me tell you, if my cup was half empty, half full, don't matter. It still needs to be filled up. And this feels like this person is the one to do that, which is fantastic. Then the next card is New Moon in Libra in your moon. Look at that. A new romantic cycle begins. This has got so much potential right here. Full stop. Seriously. But of course not. We're going to look at the Magician card. Remember, I said this is going towards the end of the month. You can make anything happen here. So the two cards that came out for the Magician. Okay, I'm going to introduce this deck. It's the Music Oracle. Every deck is represented by a different performer. And you want to know who you got? Kate Bush. I love her. That's why I was so, I was stoked when this came out. I was just binging some Kate Bush tunes like the last 3 or 4 days, man, all over it. Running up that hill, holy shit, iconic. And Placebo does a fucking awesome cover of it. Check it out if you like that song. Okay, back to you. Back to our regularly scheduled program. DJ portion is over. Okay, here's what it says under the card of Kate Bush. Little Kate, she's so adorable. Okay, I'm going to stop now. It says, never let go of mystery. Cultivate nostalgia for what never was. The arrows of desire are sometimes dipped in poison. I'm not feeling this here, okay? When I see that, this is just saying that, you know what? Sometimes if you're interested in someone and you actually get them, you find out they weren't for you. I'm not feeling this at all. But you know what I do love about this? Cultivate nostalgia for what never was. This can have a couple different meanings, but what I'm getting for this is I think what's going to help you really seal the deal and anchor in things with this person is if you, and I've heard this spoken of before, and I don't remember who said it. It might be my little Indian guru, Dio. I love that guy so much. Find him on YouTube. DHEIYO or something like that. He's fucking awesome. Anyway, something about, or maybe it wasn't him. I don't care. Sorry, I'm all over the place. But the point is, it's a story about, I don't know if it's a Hindu. I'm going to say Hindu. Don't quote me on this. And correct me if you know what I'm talking about. It's a story about like when a man is courting a woman, not so much courting, but when you're in a serious relationship and it comes to the lovemaking part, men are actually trained to make the woman feel comfortable. Like it's all about pleasing the woman. Because let's face it doesn't take much to please a man. It just doesn't. But women are a different story altogether. So what they do is they teach the men before lovemaking and all that. Talk to your partner about, tell her stories like about these beautiful couples and how they fell in love. Make it very romantic, right? And afterwards, follow it up with that kind of talk as well. I think if you find that, so that's why I'm saying nostalgia, maybe not your stories you're telling of the two of you and from the past, but come up with like a lot of different romantic ways that makes them feel like you have been together and have had a history for a long time, that you feel so comfortable together. It's like you've always been together. I think that's what's going to get it for you. Here's the coolest, even cooler than Kate Bush and the Magician together. Kate Bush and Peter Gabriel. But aside from that, here's another one. The other card that came out is astrology. This is around destiny. Destiny. This is a fated thing. This is a fated relationship. You're meant to be together. This is so adorable. I don't usually like go all crazy when it comes to like love and relationship readings. It's not my jam. You can probably tell that if you've watched me for any length of time. I don't often get into that, but when the cards speak to it, they speak loud and clear, and that's what this reading is doing for me. I think it's awesome. Okay, so, all right, very exciting, I could stop the reading there, but you know I'm not gonna, because I'm gonna get more cards. What do we want to talk about? I just want to talk about all of it, fucking all of it. I can't even separate beginning, middle, and end. I'm just going to pull cards for the whole fucking thing because this is just too good. This is just too good. I just don't even know what to say. I know what I'm going to say because, I've always got words. Well, I want to be a Libra right now. Spirit. Oh, interesting. Okay, what do we got? Oh, okay. Spirit. Oh, this is really interesting. And I'm not feeling a pull to either beginning, middle, or end either. Okay, I'm going to show you the cards and then we're going to talk. The first card up is Third Eye Vision. Reclaim your mind. Then it's coming together now. Then we have Third Quarter Moon. Adjustments are required. And then we have, I can't even say this word. Ornithomancy. I don't know. Anyway, it's about omens. This is speaking to each of the stages. Okay? Reclaim your mind. This is about, I know it says mind, but reclaiming your mind is making sure that you aren't just running away with your thoughts, right? Because remember, this is Knight of Swords, which is around your thoughts, your planning, and everything. This was also where we were talking about you're going to need to tap into your intuition. As the month went on, what did I say? You're going to find that the Ace of Wands energy fires up. This is a new romantic cycle beginning. Adjustments are required. You're going to have to kind of play around and see what's going to work in order to really get this person interested and get them interested, like buy them what you're selling. And I'm not saying from a pushy or like a shady, slimy perspective, but it's really looking at what's going to work, but that it's not just about what the person's interested in, but that you're buying into the same thing as well, and it feels good to you. It doesn't feel like, well, I feel like I'm not being myself. Then it's not the right thing. It's the opposite of that. And then when we look at the outcome, that's the Omen card. And this is saying anything is possible, right? This is the whole destiny and all that stuff, our little friend Kate Bush. You're going to get some kind of sign or synchronicity. And you're going to know that's whatever that is sealing the deal and saying, you've got it. We've anchored it in. We've done it, right? And from there, you should see some pretty amazing things coming. I am not going to clarify this with tarot. I kind of want to. I think just the way this is reading, I'm not going to. We're going to go right to advice. Because you know what? The cards are so obvious in their message. And because I've split up the reading a little bit different, like I've what do you call it? I've deviated. That's it. I deviated from my spread that I normally do. Fuck it. We don't need it. We're good the way we are. But now, so it's more like I'm reading about all, like the month in its entirety. We're not focusing on just one thing. So now, these are advice cards I'm going to give you. I know we've talked an awful lot about that. But let's see what came out. We have Goose. This is inner knowing. Why are we even talking about this? Intuition, right? It says you are a brave traveler. Another card about travel. Interesting. Your soul knows the way, right? Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. What did I say about the astrology and destiny card? This is a fated thing. This is a fated relationship. You're meant to be. So you know what? Spirit's going to make sure you are. So there's that. And then we have a thame. Anyway, I might have butchered that. I apologize. But this is about boundaries. So I think that, and I'm seeing this boundaries in a good way, okay? Because this is now coming under the Ace of Wands. I think what a lot of this is going to be around, because that a lot of that the discussion from there onwards to the Magician was around a physical union, right? What I'm saying about the boundaries is because it's under the Ace of Wands, which is that card, don't rush into things, right? as much as you might want to when it comes to the physical, don't rush into things, especially if, no, not even that. I think it's important for the two of you to set those boundaries and even have a nice mature discussion around, you know what, let's take things slow and let's just enjoy it before we start enjoying each other physically, right? That's what I'm getting from that. I don't often get that advice or information either. Okay, and then the last one, it's another music card. Ready? Now you got Bob Dylan. What does Bob have to say? Nostalgia is for two-time losers. Oh my God, Bob, what are you saying to me? Then it says, don't mistake that mansion on the hill for paradise. Very similar to what came up in the Kate Bush thing. So this is not applying in your situation. And it says, darkness may be falling, but we're not there yet. Well, interesting how it says nostalgia is for two-time losers. And Kate saying cultivate nostalgia for what never was. Here's what I'm seeing with the combination of these two. So remember how I was saying you don't have something, right? And this is where I was talking about the stories and everything. Make it seem like you've been together forever. So you don't need to look to the past because it doesn't matter. You didn't have a past together. You already feel like you do. So it's irrelevant. There we go. Oh my God. I love this reading so much. I think it's my favorite of the month. It should be for everybody because it's so fucking good. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. So listen, all the best this month in July, Libra. Oh my gosh, you've got to let me know how it goes. I would love to see some comments and know how things went. So we're going to leave it there. And until I see you next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Libra. Bye.